All right, what is up, traders? Today, we're going to talk about the gold copper ratio. Now, this is one of the chart layouts and the different chart layout packages that I've got. And I'm going to break down how to use this one, why I use this one, and why I like it, and why I think you guys will like it here as well. So let's get into it. Okay. Now, this is an intermarket relationship chart comparing the gold copper ratio with the S&P 500 to identify potential market signals and bear market periods. Right? So investors can use this chart to identify periods of market stress and potential bear markets by monitoring this gold copper ratio. A rising gold copper ratio can signal economic weakness or increased market volatility, which often precedes bear market in equities. Conversely, a declining ratio suggests economic strength and stability. Now, there's a couple different ways and arguments that people can make about this, okay? But I'm just speaking strictly from a technical analysis perspective, right? Now, some people say when gold goes up, it's bearish, right? Because generally gold is considered more of a risk-off asset, and people are buying gold because they think maybe a recession is coming, right? And copper, usually if it's going up, it indicates strong economic strength or growth. But I've got some signals here, all right, that I like to use it for. And so what we've got here are some yellow dotted lines here. All right, now these dotted lines, they represent when we start seeing spikes in the gold copper ratio, very sharp spikes. All right. And after we get these sharp spikes, it's very common for us to get bear markets afterwards. Okay. So that's really how I like to use this, right? We see the spike over here, and then afterwards the market tops out and we have a long bear market heading into the great financial crisis, right? Same thing over here around 2015. We see, we're getting these spikes here in the gold copper ratio, and then we go into a bear market. And, same thing over here, even around the pandemic, right? You're seeing this rapid spike in the gold copper ratio. And then we have, the pandemic bear market right over here. And something just to be cautious about, right, is we have been getting spikes. Now, we haven't been seeing very dramatic spikes. Okay, we saw one over here as we were already in a bear market. But after we've come out of that bear market, we did see a small little spike. So it's just something to monitor. But if we start to see this thing really spike back up again, right, that could be a potential bad sign, for the stock market, right? And it's just something I like to check in on, right? It's not something you live or die by, or you have to check every single day, but maybe once every couple weeks or maybe once a month or so, you peek into this chart here, this chart layout, and you say, well, what's going on with the gold copper ratio? Is it giving me any signals at the moment? And right now we're seeing this decline as the stock market is rising. So that's a good sign for stocks, right? That's really just as simple as this chart is meant to be. I try to make these chart layouts as simple as I can, even though they can be complex, measurements or relationships sometimes. But when you have all of these chart layouts and you can just quickly go through them and you know what to look for, you can run through a lot of these very quickly and get the information that you need without having to spend a very long time, which is why I have so many different chart layouts, and which is why I've started to, put out these different chart layout packages. So, this is one of the many charts included in the intermarket relationship package. There's also market breadth, market internal packages, and other packages as well that really help give you an edge in the market and when it comes to investing and trading. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for purchasing if you've already purchased. And I'll see you in the next chart layout video shortly.